Okay, all set to go. Mookie Betts will get us started. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we're underway.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Mookie Betts down on strikes. Ian Happ, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Right 2.
1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now a jump throw, and he's safe at first. So 2 down, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Harper makes the catch. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Wenzel Perez. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Fouled off. He was late. Check swing called strike. And it's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low. This one popped up. Candelario has this one sized up. 1 up, 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Chipper Jones. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2 and 1. In the air out towards right center. Sosa on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Juan Soto. On the ground to first, and that's foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Swings through that. And we're back. And now Jeimer Candelario. Darvish back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
In the air, left field, down the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jorge Posada. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Darvish goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old, and he was born in Japan. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Sammy Sosa at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Harper makes the catch in and goes. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Joe Adele. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And this place is rocking. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. That to right. Sosa hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Outside,
Bryce
ball.
Harper, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. Jason Varitek now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That's to third, and it stays fair.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Yeah.
Rafael Devers stands in now and watches strike one. Comes up empty.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And Devers hits that one. Happ gets under it. Nabs it. And the inning is over. New inning getting started. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Diving try, but it falls in. Base hit.
Wastes no time there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. Yeah.
Moncada runs.
Ball.
Pitch misses in. You gotta be throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
1-2.
Darvish delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that
That's
just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air left field. And it drops in. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. First and second, no outs. Ian Happ up to hit. And there's the strike. First and second here, no outs. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Hit in the air, left field. He's under it. And it's caught for the out. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran, reached on an infield single his first time. Oh, great stop. There's one. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Darvish checks on the runner. Beltran back on a dive. Ball to strike. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. There's a strike. Inside, just missed. And that one fouled off. That missed by a lot. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Wenzel Perez. Fastball is outside. Right through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Chipper Jones getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. And we're back. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one away. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. Struck out swinging his first time. Strike one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On its way to the corner. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Makes the grab, 2 away down. And here is Sosa to the plate. Flied to right his first time. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom 4, now the left fielder, Juan Soto. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's too high.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Marte brings it in. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adele.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Way out front for strike two.
1 and 2 is the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the grab for the second out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the 0-1. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Throw. Safe. Posada too late with the throw. Outside with a breaking ball. Runner at second.
1 ball,
2
2
down.
strikes.
And that skips into dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. See ya. Strikes him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a foul ball. Inside. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Ground ball left side. Chipper fires to first. They get the out on Marte. Here's Betts.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Darvish kicks, delivers. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And they'll do it again. Turns and fires to Betts. Misses off the plate. And the count is 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. That one ran inside, almost got him. Pitch misses there, and now 2-0. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Bunts it in the air. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Right through there for a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Ball,
misses off the inside, and the count is 1-1. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Fouled off down the right side.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Full count.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Tattooed to Tater Town. Population U, bro. Back to the top of the order now. Wenzel Perez, the next to hit. First pitch misses.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Liner snagged at first. So digging in, Chipper Jones.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. That's to third. And they get the out on Jones. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first offering is not close. Soto, in his 7th season, 26 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Happ on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Outside low. It's 2-2. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Last half of inning number 5. And makes the play. And we're back. And now, Ian Happ. Darvish back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Struck him out of the foul tip. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a ball popped up. Perez makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now Kyle Schwarber, first round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Swings through that.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In time to Devers. Bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. He swings and fouls one off. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Ramirez lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Adell gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner takes off. Fly ball center field. Beltran. Puts it away for the out. Here's Bryce Harper, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's downstairs and outside. Man at first, one away. Next pitch is outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Beltran makes the catch. Out number 2. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And that misses.
That's a ball.
2-1. Lined into left center, base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And he makes the play on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Candelario. Tap foul at the plate.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Adele makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. Now this is in the air down the line. Soto really on his horse for it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. That's inside. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch misses, and the count now even up. And a swing and a miss. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now here is Ian Kinsler. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just off the inside corner, and the count 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Now it's the shortstop, Wenzel Perez. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. He crushes that one to center field. It's 5-2. Jones stands in now, looks at that one inside. On the ground to the left. Slings it across, and they get the out on Jones. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
He's got it, and that is out number 3. And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Liner, and this could be trouble.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ripped on a line. Adele tracks it down for the out.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
1-2.
Double play ball to second. There's 1, and that's 2. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder. Joe Adele. That's in there.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Here's Jose Ramirez. And takes low for ball 1. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Bryce Harper to the plate. And that's outside. Ball 1. And a foul ball. First and second, no outs. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Marte. Glove flip for one. Nicely done for the out. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. The tag. Got him. Triple play. We go to the ninth. And here's the first baseman, Jeimer Candelario. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And a good eye there.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Adele makes the grab, one away. At the plate, Jorge Posada, 1 for 3. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Adele moves under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Now, Sammy Sosa. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Moncada stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one pushed to the left and foul. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.